want you to close your eyes and imagine these words that I'm about to say. Imagine a world where everyone wears masks. Imagine a world where your favorite idols and celebrities are no longer worshipped, where they are begging you for attention instead of you begging them for attention. This is the world that we live in, people. And if you rewind 1 year from this very date, which is May 25th, 2020, we never would have thought that we would be in a situation like we are right now. And let me be the first to say, if you are still living, breathing, your family is well, and you have been practicing social distancing, and you are able to say thank you, Jesus, then you should, because this has been a ride. And the good news is that, yeah, you're still here. And there's also bad news that this is only the beginning of this COVID-19 pandemic, as well as theories and a whole lot more. You know this had to be part of God's plan. First of all, because of how people are now really no bigger than the next man. You have celebrities, like I said, millionaires, billionaires that are afraid. Like they really fear this COVID-19 like no other. At my job, one of the workers said that many people that work there are afraid to come back to work. They prefer to work at home because of the COVID-19, and the fear that it's putting in people is out of this world. Now, if you look around, you could sense a difference. You watch your television, you could see the difference that we as people make in this world. And this is really going out to all the people that didn't think they mattered, because all of your idols, because that's all they are, that you worship on TV, the Beyoncés, all the way to the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnsons, all the way to the Michael Jordans and the LeBron James, they need that hard working average Joe to be in attendance to chant their name and to tell them that they are godlike, for them to feel godlike. In other words, we are what gives them superpowers. We feed their egos. You know, people are only as good as we make them be in this world. You could boost anybody up to be something. If you spend enough money on anybody, they will eventually become wealthy. You buy their products. But without that, if you notice how, let's talk about the sports for a second here, how the NBA and the NFL, we haven't seen it yet, but you could imagine how that will be with no fans in attendance. Now, the WWE and UFC have tried it, and it's like night and day. I mean, they're doing a great job talking to each other, trying to get over it, but you have to admit, this is not as exciting. It's only 20% of the adrenaline rush that you get from the fans. And I realized by watching a lot of that stuff that it's the fans that make the show. So you make all of this entertainment. We make all this entertainment possible by just being in attendance. Like I said, worshiping these people. So, you know, God put this plague here for a lot of reasons. Maybe a lot of you guys should sit back and realize that you shouldn't focus so much on the entertainers in this world as much as we have been, because you basically been worshiping them. And I have seen people literally, once I've made videos about like Beyonce or Michael Jordan, or because I'm not I'm not biased. I don't believe in just being neutral. I'm either going to be right or wrong, and I put everybody on blast, and I straight up tell you guys they sold their souls. A lot of them have sold their souls to be where they are. People don't like the truth, and they literally want to defend these people like they know them. And I always tell them this: if you were to call Beyonce, Jay-Z, any of these people and tell them that you need help with your rent, light bill, good luck in them helping you, because most of them don't even care about us. Now, during a time like COVID-19, you have everybody wanting to basically do something good, because they know when all of this is over, they'll be looked at how much did they help, and they'll be trying to promote something else for us to buy, or something else for us to sell our souls over, because they're just sitting back waiting. They're in their $1 million mansions, like, oh, this pass over. What's up with the new album, or what's up with the new movie? And rappers are so pitiful today during this COVID-19. I see everybody trying to get on social media to stay relevant. All this verses, just to stay relevant. Nobody is doing concerts because that's their bread and butter. These rappers are not making jock. Because nobody's really buying their albums. They made way more for concerts than they do off of album sales, and a lot of them probably won't rebound from this COVID-19 unless they had a really good legit hustle, which is you gotta own something, in this world. You gotta own a whole lot. But don't let this be a time in your life where you don't use your brain and you don't put God first and you're not praying. This will come to a point where you might be asked to do some crazy stuff, because now we're forced to wear masks. We're forced to do a whole lot that we don't want to. But you got to put God first and just continue to know that this is all part of His plan, and don't continue to worship these idols. Just call it like you see it when you do see them in these videos asking for your money, because you about to see a whole lot of them, man. Just be like, hey, you donate. It don't take but $1 for you to get this video or to get into this chat. Like, I ain't paying you jack. You should be really giving all your fan base a whole lot back during these times. But you still see them with their hands out begging for your money one way or the other. And so many people are under hard times. Like, a lot of people, it's like 20 million people unemployed right now. And then you have so many people that have went homeless, can't pay their bills. And a lot of these artists are out here still begging for your money. But yeah, this just is a pat on your back, to say you're doing good for the people that's still living and healthy. Stay eating right. Keep your mind on God. Stay positive, and don't let these celebrities and senators and politicians especially the president, say something that will mess your mind up, just remember, this too will pass.